My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2! Last time, we went around to Riot, did some side quests, and got the lucky core crystal. Today, let's awaken that.
Cassandra here! I will work day and night to ensure our happiness.
The lucky core crystal gives us Cassandra. Cassandra is the blade with the best aggro generation in the entire game. Calamity slightly increases aggro every second and increases all attack aggro by 10%. It goes up to 30%, so you're gonna not lose aggro much with Cassandra on the field. Fortune absorbs 10% critical damage, deals as HP, basically a silver medal that we have on Rex for Mithra's high crit. And stability increases damage from the front by 10%. Since you have aggro so often with Cassandra, that's a pretty good additive. Her specials are Sentimental Bursts to increase aggro drawn by 60%. Hidden Emotion increases damage dealt to enemies targeting user by 60%. And Secret Desire increases damage by 100% when HP is 30% or less. All pretty good. Her field skills are Nopon, Wisdom, Agronomy, and One Lucky Gal. Her exclusive curse. Godfrey has... he's not impressive. Tough Break increases damage dealt to enemies targeting user by 60%. Cold's Judgment increases damage dealt to toppled enemies by 100%. And Justice Blizzard increases damage dealt by 100% when HP is 30% or less. Got the Guts reduces damage taken by 24% when HP is 30% or lower. Fierce Fever increases damage dealt to higher level enemies by 20%, and Light of Justice restores 0.6 HP every second while HP is 30% or less. He works best when you have low HP, but being at low HP is really dangerous, so he's kinda hard to use his full potential. And if you can't use him to his full potential, he's not very good. Also, his field skills are completely useless. They're all exclusive skills. All in all, I don't really like Godfrey very much. Perun! Defender is a buff that increases... well, Cold Sever increases damage dealt from the side by 100%. The AI doesn't know how to use from the side damage. Punishment Strike reduces 20% of aggro upon landing a hit. And Extinction Icicle increases damage when an ally is incapacitated by 50%. That... you don't want your allies to be incapacitated, so... Extinction Icicle is kinda hard to use. Defender is a skill that has 150 more damage and take 20% less damage if an ally has low HP or is felled. So if an ally has less than 30% health, Silent Spear reduces aggro drawn from aggro attacks. And Battle Plans increases auto attack damage. They basically cancel each other out, dealing more damage and drawing less aggro. So Well, it's just basically free damage for no aggro. Her field skills are Ice Mastery, Ancient Wisdom, and Chivalry. Her exclusive skill. Agate is one of the best blades we've gotten. Healador Passion increases damage dealt to launched enemies. Not great, not terrible. Star Barrel Courage increases damage dealt to toppled enemies. Not great. Rided Crossing Might increases critical damage by 25%, which is very good on a Great Axe because Great Axes have one of the better critical hit rates in the game. Her battle skills are where it's at. Razor Sharp Lawlight increases all your damage dealt by 25% for the entire party at max affinity. That is powerful. This is why you used Agate, really. Just Razor Sharp Lawlight increasing your damage to ungodly levels. It goes all the way up to 50% at max level, so it's very strong. Tanzanite Pursuer increases damage dealt to toppled enemies by 50%, not nearly as impressive, but still quite useful. And Tiger's Eye Wrecker increases damage dealt to insects by 40%. Not as good as Nim's Beast damage up, but there are plenty of insects in the game. Alukas are insects, Parasects are insects, so it's far from useless. Goes all the way to 80% at level 5. Her field skills are Prospecting, her exclusive skill, Mineralogy, and Kenai.
Ah, so that's how that works.
Percival is an interesting blade. His Dark Serpent increases aggro drawn by 60%. Blade Vortex increases damage dealt to enemies targeting user. And Grim Moon has a 1% chance to instant kill an enemy. However, it doesn't work on bosses or unique monsters. Eater of Men increases damage dealt for each enemy down. So that makes him pretty good for dealing damage in group fights. It goes all the way to 150%, so you only need to take down 2 enemies to get to max. Soulsucker restores HP every time an enemy is defeated. That's not bad. And Brandish has a 1% chance of felling a humanoid on any attack. Doesn't matter which one. Even auto attacks can one-shot humanoids with Percival. Eater of Men can get pretty out of hand in group battles, but in one-on-one fights, it's pretty useless. His field skills are Dark Mastery, Assassination, his exclusive skill, and Leaping.
Oh, great depths.
Azami is one of my least favorite blades in the game. Her first special, Nightmare Rondo, increases damage by 100% from 30 HP or less. Shadow Rhapsody, same effect. And Decadent Finale, same effect. Even her level 4 special has that exact same effect of increasing damage when HP is 30% or less. That's kind of her theme. The less health her driver has, the more damage she's going to deal with all her attacks. As you can see quite clearly in All for Love. The lower the HP of the driver, the more powerful the special. So that kinda makes... If you can get to really low HP, you can deal a lot of damage, but the problem with that is not dying. Pain of Longing increases affinity by 15 when a fellow driver takes damage. That's any driver in the party. And Vendetta counters attacks with 180% ether damage. That's a spike effect. However, spike effects aren't as good on your party as they are on enemies, because enemies tend to have a lot more health than you. The 200 damage dealt to an enemy won't matter as much as the 100 damage you took. makes her less impressive. Her field skills are Dark Mastery, Botany, and her exclusive skill, Clairvoyant Eye.
I can't wait to try it out on some fool.
And with Blades explained, let's talk to Tutor. Hey, you strong-looking driver over there. Please hear out Tutor's request.
I reckon we ought to find out more. What do you think, Pandora?
With you on that one, Princey. Let's hear the details.
Well, my job is to guide folks around for our game, you see. And this time I was meant to show 4 nopon guests around a factory on tour with industrial sort of flavor. Strange fellows they were. Seemed to like manufacturing more than they did 3 square meals a day. But then, as soon as we stepped foot inside factory premises, they just up and disappeared somewhere. And they never came back. Now, I'm sure you see how something like that would leave me in a pickle. So here I am, looking to get help. What?
I'd like to help if that's okay.
Thanks so much. Honestly, I was really hoping you'd say that. Now, each of the 4 customers had a particular interest of their own, so that we can win. Chocobo, I hear, likes being high. Hey, stop smirking. High off the ground is what I need. Sustu can't get enough of boiling hot spots. Old man Q-Q has a thing for strong spells. If you find him, maybe consider keeping up with. Just a thought. And last, but certainly not least, Didimo was curious about clammy attics. I know, right? Really, I feel like leaving them there might be to nopon Tide's benefit, but I do feel kind of responsible now.
We will do everything in our power. And we get the quest, Industrial Sort of Tour. And I'll meet you at the old factory. First off, near the skip travel point in the walkways, you can find a treasure trove.
Erasing.
Just needs 2 lockpicking, which we have in spades by now. And that'll give us a core crystal and a damage heal gem. And in the work observation tower, where we opened that one bulkhead door, you can find Topopo. What's up?
Ah, view from here is, as one say, bomb. Topopo loves looking down on bustly factory floor. Topopo wish Topopo could stay to watch factory work forever. But on other wing, watch silent factory floor after shift is also toughest of notch. To cut to case, Topopo wish to remain looking down on factory floor in all states of busyness, 24-hour each day.
So the thing is...
Meh? Now friends mention, Topopo did come here as part of tour, that's right. That mean reverie of Topopo must come to close sometime or other. No, it okay. Topopo no good thing never lasts forever. Topopo go quietly. Rejoin tour guide to tour now. Thank you for reminding Topopo about hard facts of life.
That's 1 down, 3 to go. In the incinerator area, just after you grab this collection point, turn
In
around.
my experience.
And you can find a little cube. This won't take you to a quest objective, but instead to Nira's panic room. This is secret base. Nira used this place often. For reals. As agent of Special Distribution Audit Bureau, I've been seeking evidence of Bunna's misdeeds for past several years. Thought Artificial Blade case would be final nail in the coffin for our chairman. But he slipped away again, and we still not managed to arrest him. Biggest priority is to find place of hiding. Also, can I draw attention to Nira's head? He just sucks it into his body sometimes. I don't know what's causing this. He's just turn, wipe. And he just stays like that. Turn, wipe. And he stays like that for a while. I've never gotten this to happen with any other nopon. Or Nira in earlier playthroughs. This is the only time I've ever seen this. Also, treasure trove.
Erasing.
Very important.
Let's clear this up
I think
quick.
it has a core crystal in it. And yep, that's a core crystal and a physical defense up 1 gem. Near the bulkhead, just break down this whatever the heck it was, and go this way, and you can find the incinerator controls. That'll turn off the incinerator for you, so you can get through there safely now, instead of
Gotta be
burning through
kind to the
crisp.
environment.
And there's a few dolphin carrots there if you need them, but what we want to do is run along this conveyor belt, and eventually we'll reach that doorway in the wall over there. And that will take us to the production management office? Production admin office.
Nice.
There's
Very
a trick trove in
nice.
here, and you can just open that door. But what we're really here for is the nopon. To get to him, just turn around and go back down. And you can find the disused processing plant. And up on this ramp, you can find Pew Pew. Oh, you're quite alright. Meh meh. This place. Smell of this place too much even for Pew Pew. As would transpire, even Pew Pew have limitations. And now Pew Pew cannot move. Please, friends, help Pew Pew from most sticky of situations. Roger. And that'll get Pew Pew out. Just 2 more.
What's
There's
here?
also a bunch of
I
treasure
made
troves
trees
in
like
here.
the back of my hand.
So I'll grab that thing and open this treasure trove with a common core crystal and I think that was...
What's
What
here?
is this gem?
Flora heals an aching soul.
You can find some flowers in the corner. I guess Fatal Belladonna's make sense. There's some boosters in this treasure trove, which I wasn't expecting. I thought we were done with grabbing boosters from treasure troves. Another collection
Let's
point
see.
and another treasure trove with boosters in it.
Ooh.
But that's not all that's in here. If you go down this chute and jump at the perfect time, you can reach this climbing wall. And if you have the proper blades to activate this airflow,
Poppy boosters engaged.
which I do on my 2nd attempt,
Use my power.
you can find the secluded pathway,
Well,
suspended
look
pathway.
what we found.
Jaw
This
dropping.
is the first secret area that we've been to that we haven't actually needed to go to. Secret areas give you a lot of XP and SP. And I think AP, and by AP I mean WP as well. There's not a lot to do up here though, so I will just jump down here and grab this treasure trove.
Oof.
You could have gotten this earlier, but I missed it. It has a gauntlet and a common core pistol in it. Send some blade missions. And the next nopon is in this room where we raised the ether tanks. Just brute force these wooden boxes.
Iron heart beats in Poppy's chest.
Climb the ladder. the other side of these boxes, you can find Didimu. Hey, why didn't you tell me something funny? Like something side-splitting. Oh, Mithra, if you put pressure on people like that, it's impossible to be funny.
This attic is best attic! Have everything attic aficionado like Didimu could hope for, like clammy atmosphere, for example. Even have bat creatures living in it. Is sure sign of high-quality attic, Didimu don't mind telling friend. Is worlds above attic and jackalos where Didimu stay for his night. That house did not have one lousy bat creature. Outrage! Meh? Oh, right. Didimu remember. Come here for guided tour, not for fine rented accommodation. Is no disrespect to tour guide to tour. Didimu had reacted right away. Thanking friends for looking out.
That's the third one, and there's also some treasure in here. First off, there's one with Ether Defense Up, Earth Defense Up, and a Core Crystal, and another box with boosters in it. Let's look for that fourth and final nopon now. To find him, you have to fall down into the, Waste Incineration line again, and you'll find this door. It's near Mirror's panic room. Just climb up here, and you'll find the heat storage. And in this just open the door so that you have a way out. And on the other side of this giant machine, you can find Stu. Hey, why don't you tell me something funny? Like something side-splitting. Oh, Mithra, if you put pressure on people like that, it's impossible to be funny. Stu, feel water guarded of Stu, leaving Stu by the leader. This room, so very hot, make person sweat lots, very helpful for full detox. After sit here for a while, Stu feel like nopon reborn. Pretty classy stuff. Who knew that guided to our factory, also combined with spa day. Ingenious. So the thing is, meh? What is mean? Not part of tour. What is mean? Guide to tour is worried. Oh, alright. It's almost time for Stu to top up on electrolytes anyway. We go leave factory now. Thanking friend for timely reminder.
Hey, I'm back now.
And that'll send the last nopon back to Tutu. And we can find another treasure trove in here with 2 common core crystals. I'll meet you back at Tutor.
Thanks to you, my customers are back safe and sound, so my reputation won't suffer. Better yet, they all seem super happy with the experience. What a bunch of weirdos, I swear. Well, whatever, I won't dwell on it. If you're happy, then I'm happy. And thank you for all your help.
No probs.
Oh, no need to be so humble. Here's a reward from the customers. Though it's just junk they found in factory. And I'll throw in a little bit extra, too. Thanks again for saving me from 4 whole star 1 reviews.
And that'll complete the quest's industrial sort of tour. We get a tank mod 4, an invasion mod 4, an ABHP potion 3, and a preserving strength 2. Preserving strength isn't very good, but the other 3 are very good. The highest level of tank mod we can get right now is 3. So I edited Poppy QT to have Arts Aggro Boost 2, Blade Combo Boost 2, AB Affinity Boost 3, AB Frontal Force 2, and AB Affinity Boost 2, Aggro Boost 3, Piercing Lunge, AC Aggro Draw 1, AC System Reset 2, Still Fire Element, and Evasion Mod 4. She's also got 700 energy now. With Poppy Alpha, I have changed her role to Tank Mod 4, and I haven't changed anything else about her. I forgot to mention earlier, but Perun's level 2 affinity chart reward is be kind to the townsfolk and do a small few good deeds. That's rather vague. There's, I think, 7 of these in the game. We've already done 2. One was giving Hank or whatever the 15 gold all the way back in episode 1. And off camera between episodes, I gave a boy in Uriah a nopon coral chess set. So I'm going to go off and do the third one now.
I feel a change. I think I've come up with something good.
I knew there was more to learn than that.
You've opened the door to unlimited possibilities. Dunno, I just thought I'd say something cool.
There's plenty left to learn. More power always welcome.
During the day in Indal, Naza, the cookie seller, is here. Hi there. Would you like to buy some cookies? They're all handmade with the honey and the stuff, and buy them! Buying just one of these cookies will fulfill, one of Perun's good deed, things. I want to buy 10 because they're actually surprisingly good for their cost. And that'll unlock Perun's level 2 affinity reward. Woohoo, I'm really raking it in today. I would be interested to hear the details. The tourists at Mulama checkpoint toss their coins into the Cloud Sea, but some of them land around here. Tossing a coin is supposed to grant you a wish, or to carry granted my wish, to earn more money, that is. Why don't you have a go, too? If you happen to throw it my way, I'll save it for a rainy day. This is the start of another one of Perun's quests. Go to Milana Viewpoint, just off to the left.
What have we here?
And go to this
Nice.
trophy
Very
throw money
nice.
thing. And throw at least 100 key gently. I don't know why it disappeared into the Cloud Sea. It's supposed to say it didn't make it into the
I hurried
Cloud
back
Sea.
because I'll keep on at it. Just let me know if any...
Back in Alba Cabinet, we can find Jack with the side quest for us.
What do you want? Hang on.
Is something the matter?
You look awfully familiar. Oh, that's it. Now I remember. For reals. The town square in Torgoth, the driver recruitment. I'm Jack. You were there when I got recruited.
Of course we remember now.
Oh, brilliant. It's nice to be remembered. After that, they brought me here to Alba Cabinet for basic training. And I finally made it. I'm an official driver of the Imperial Army.
Pretty classy stuff.
My position in the army lets me send money back home to my brothers and sisters. Brothers, I can't help but getting the support now, but I can't feel bad for leaving. First Ma and Da, and now me. All parents weren't really fans of the Ardanian army. I wonder if they'd be disappointed if they could see me now.
Really?
Oh well, no use crying over skilled milk. Anyway, I've got other problems. I want to send my Ardanian sweets and toys back to my family back home. I bet they'd get a real kick out of them. But as a new recruit, I don't get much time off, and getting back to Torgoth isn't really on the cards. I already brought the sweets, but at this rate, they'll go off before I can give them to my brothers and sister. You need some help? Good thing I'm here then. You'll help me out. thank you so much. I'll run and fetch that stuff right away. We will handle this task without fail. Oof, it's a little heavy. I guess I went a bit overboard. Thank you for agreeing to this. Their names are Neil, Zekin, and Walker. Don't get it wrong, yeah? You'll find my siblings in the Galahad residential zone in Toronto. Understood. And we get Jack's family gifts. And the quest, we meet again. So let's head to Torgoth. Whatever their names were, can be found near Tora's house. Just jump down here, and what's that? Here you go. From Big Bro? Oh, cool. It's not just money for a change. Let me see, let me see. Thanks for bringing it to us. Ever since our Big Bro became a driver, we've been eating our fill. Drivers are super cool. If only Da hadn't had to leave. Those Ordanian dummies didn't make Ma better either. But at least they made our bro a driver. Ma. Morka, you promised you wouldn't cry for Ma anymore. Oh yeah, gotta be strong. Sorry, Neil. You alright? After Ma passed away, Da just took off. Then that was when our bro decided to see if he could become a driver. How remarkable. I'm gonna be a driver too, then I can help out Big Bro. Me too, me too. I'd love to have one of those animal blades. Hey, you two, thank the nice people properly. Thank you for all the neat stuff. Thanks. It's no problem at all. If you see our brother again, please tell him we're doing good. Leave it to me. Thanks again. Well, back to more Ardane.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Okay,
Jack
let's
is
make a
nowhere to
start.
be seen, so let's talk to his blade. I am sorry, but there was an incident and my master was urgently summoned. Let's hear the details. Apparently, there has been a murder. What the? The crime scene is Smeed Hot Spring. Do you want to try looking for him there? Yeah! Very well then, I will meet you there. In Sweet Hot Springs? Oh dear, are you alright? Oh, hey, you guys, sorry, I've just never dealt with anything like this before. I'm back. Oh, thanks for taking care of it. How were the kids? I hope they're not too lonely. No worries. That's good. I just wish Da would come back and take care of them like he should. I would be interested to hear the details. After Ma died, he just walked out on us. Blame the Empire, not me, he said. But now it's the Empire that's putting food on our table. Anyway, enough about that. This is quite the situation. We don't have any real leads on the identity of the deceased woman. You need some help? Good thing I'm here then. Thank you for your support. If you could find some kind of clues, anything at all, that would be great. Well, I actually kind of forgot what I was supposed to do here while recording, so I'm just gonna flounder around for a bit until I check the current objective. But I should mention that you can't actually progress any further than this in the quest if you don't have Morag. I mean I couldn't. I'm innocent! I reckon we ought to find out more. What do you think, Pandoria? With you with that one, Princey. Let's hear the details. I just came here to clean, and there she was, floating in the water. I pulled her out as fast as I could, but she was already. There were no other visitors here. I'm sorry, I only started this job, and this is all too much for me. This is no place for civilians. Please keep your distance. Special Inquisitor Morag, my sincere apologies. No personal effects, no clue to her identity. I'm at my wit's end. I wonder if she had a family. They must be worried sick. Master, do not lose yourself in sentimental judgment. There is investigating to be done. Look, It appears that there was a struggle. Just talk to everyone and you can investigate the dead woman. Do you recognize her, Lady Morag? I do. Her name was Sandra Araskane. She was a senator.
A senator? Oh my!
Indeed. Her husband also sits on the Senate, as I recall.
This is bad. This is a major incident. I don't think I'm qualified to. Sir, I need help here.
Take her body to HQ and get a field surgeon to look at her.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and I guess I need someone to tell her family. Leave that to me.
If you're sure, ma'am, it must be difficult.
I'm accustomed to it. What an unhappy thing to grow accustomed to. And I'll meet you at Hardhide Palace. But how the hell did no one know who he was? There was a captain there. Oh, Jack, it makes sense that Jack wouldn't know who he was. But surely a captain in the rank of the Ardanian military would know all the senators, or at least most of them. He wasn't just a senator's wife. He was both a senator's wife and a senator. He must have been a fairly high-profile person. How did Hamlet not recognize her? What the heck?
Special Inquisitor Morag, what can I do for you?
Senator Sandra Skane was found murdered.
My wife? You can't be serious. Tell me you're joking.
But Lady Morag doesn't make jokes, does she? Sandra, my Sondi. Did she have any enemies? She was the fairest and most honest person I know. I can't imagine what anyone could possibly hold against her. Although, if I had to point a finger, it would be those anti-imperialists. I would be interested to hear the details. I hesitate to mention such things in your presence, Special Inquisitor. But there are many who resent the current regime and resort to violence rather than reasoned debate. Of late, their efforts have grown more organized. Some people are beginning to take them seriously. My wife, Sondi, was planning to propose legislation to enact on such struggles. I see. Tell me, where did she... Allow me to explain. Smeed Hot Spring. My wife loved it there. She often visited with her security team. But nobody would know that, save perhaps itself and her secretary, Frueen. Frueen, are you there? Where could he have gotten to? He's usually very prompt. This is... You don't think... Frueen? Well, this is a tricky conundrum. Sandra Ascertain's body has been taken to military HQ. Would you please go and keep custody of it? We will take care of finding the secretary.
Thank you, Lady Warren.
Oh, I won't tell my son. He's too young to understand. It's so hard to understand because he's young. Back at Smeed Hot Spring?
That's the transportation of the body to the military crew or supportive.
We have returned.
Thanks! An organization of anti-imperialists? I've only really just arrived in the capital, so I've not heard anything like that.
Worry not.
Oh, but I do have one new clue to offer.
Let's hear the details.
We just found fresh footprints on the top of the cliff just above here. One of the other officers headed up there to investigate, but I haven't heard anything from him yet.
We will handle this task without fail.
Could you go see what he's up to, please? Oh, yes. To get there, you'll need to open a locked gate. It's meant to be off limits military personnel, you see. Here, I'll give you the key. Take good care of it. You'll find the investigating officer up on top of the cliff. Let me know if he's found anything useful.
And we get the Smeed plant key. And I'll show you the way. To get there, just turn in front of Jackalo's Inn, and it's just to your right. Just open it with the key, and climb up the ladder, ladder. What the heck? What am I doing? Climb up the ladder. And in the background, you can see a giant factory. And if you want to, you can ride those boxes to it, but there's no reason to do that quite yet. So I'll just open this treasure trove and get on with where we are needing to go. It had an Affinity Max attack in it, so that's pretty good. And just climb this ladder and then activate this airflow.
Poppy boosters engaged.
I had to switch in some common blades to get the Wind Mastery activated. This first one requires 2 Leap Mastery and 3 Leaping. And this one requires 3 Air Mastery and 2 Leaping. And that'll jump you up to Smeed Mountain. And just go around the ridge and you'll find an excavation point. However, I don't even have nearly enough to unearth that. So I'll just talk to Hamlet. Footprints, but they end here. Still, the culprit would need military help to reach through the gate and get to this place. What could it mean? This is... I actually didn't bring enough blades to follow the trail. So I went into the menu to get Crossette back from her Merc mission to get that last Fortitude, and I used Agate for the last charge of Kino.
Very interesting.
Follow trail quite easily activated. You can follow them. We will handle this task without fail. Boy, am I glad to have you helping. I'll send Jack by. You go on ahead. Support will be along too. I'll just send Crossette and crew out on a work mission, and then I'll speed all this up. I pretend that I have the ability to maybe get that chest, and I will follow this out of Morardain, not out of Morardain, out of Albert Cabinet, up the hill, to the mine elevator, down the mine elevator, up this pipe, and all the way to the other end. Here's your reward. Thank you. But what in the world would you want the information of the lady's routine anyway? No need to trouble yourself with that. Yeah, she already snuffed it. What? You never said anything about that. Shut it, old man. You're already up into your neck. Who are you people? They don't belong here. Way too squeaky clean for that. Cram! Eat it! Cram! I think not. Then I guess we'll have to get rid of you ourselves. Yaw! These brain acts so level 30 when I did that, and these guys are only level 27. Oh wow, looks like you didn't need my help. Oh, I beg you, spare my life. I did nothing wrong. Dear, Poppy very interested to hear details of this. Yeah, me too. Can you give me the lowdown? I only gave them the details of my lady's routine. I had no idea they'd... Oh yes, I have something for you. It's a key to these scoundrels' secret hideout. And we get the hideout key. They're holed up in an old warehouse in the lower city. Is that so? It's true, I swear it. I wouldn't lie to you. See? I'll provide you valuable information. I'm no ally of theirs, so please. There's no difference whether you trust him or not? Thank goodness. You may not be one of them, but you'd better still tell us anything you know. I'm taking this miscreant into custody. Much thanks. Can I ask you to check out this secret hideout? Toro will do best effort, but can't make promise. Once I've handed him over to HQ, I'll go join you.
And we're you.
Back in
Okay, I'm ready to head out.
There's a work mission hiding just at the end of the Admar storage zone alleyway that I want to grab. Oh dear, this is a fine pickle I've managed to wind up in. Something bothering, friend? There was a mix-up while I was moving some goods. The real precious antiques got in a jumble with a bunch of counterfeits. Really, truly? Yeah, these are some really valuable items. We're talking around 1 million G. Meh? If I wind up giving the counterfeit instead of the real thing, let's just say it'll be curtains for me. I'm clutching at straws here. Do you know of any way to sort out the real deal from the fakes? We can help you out if you don't mind to let handle it. What? Really? I can trust you guys with this, right? You won't mess up, right? And that gives a new work mission. Also, this quest objective can be a real pain in the neck to find. It's actually underground, but if you look around Admar Storage Zone, you're not going to find any way underground. What you have to do is go back through Nile Central Plaza and turn right and head down this alleyway. Once you get unstuck from the boxes, you'll find yourself into a residential zone on the side of the place. And just jump down the stairways, and you can see a little platform down there. Be careful not to bonk your head on that pipe there, because that'll send you flying down to the more ordained floor, but you can find the old drainage sleeves. And inside,
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
calm it, settle down. They've got blades with them.
Could be Imperial scum.
Then we can't let them leave here alive.
Get up. Are you guys alright?
No problems.
What the? Jack? Huh?
Is something the matter?
Is that you, Da?
Meme? What are you doing in the Imperial Army?
What are you doing with these rebels and lowlives?
Like you don't know why. Revenge, my boy. I'm glad you managed to forget so easily. It's the Empire who let your ma die. We'll never be anything but chattel to them.
Of course I hadn't forgotten, but after you left we needed to survive somehow. So I risked my life on a chance, became a driver for the Empire, for my family.
What have you been doing since you left us?
I told you, boy, I've been seeking our revenge. An innocent woman is dead. She had a bloody family. All you've managed to do is leave yet another kid without a mother. Ma wouldn't have wanted this. She would never have wanted revenge. I'm no better than them. I'm doing the same thing. Are the others well? Yes, they're fine, thanks to money from the Empire. What's it to you?
If you can forgive me, I'll return home to Toradoth, and we can be a family again.
I don't know. What should I do? Can you help me?
Which should I choose? No matter what you do, this won't bar you from any quest. It only changes if and when he shows up in the world. I personally like to banish him from Moradin.
Exile. Then I suppose I'll head for Toradoth. Get an honest job and work to repay what I owe those kids.
Indeed.
Da! Oh, but before that, you have to tell us whoever you know about whatever hurt Sandra.
There's a whole network of people with anti-imperial sentiments, but I'm just a fringe member. I don't know anything about the bigwigs. I'm sorry.
No worries. Well, I guess I'll be escorting him to the port. Thank you for all your help.
And that's another problem sorted out. This is for you. See you around. And then complete the quest, we meet again. After we get an HP attack boost, jamming, and chrome scarf. And over here, you can find a treasure trove. However, I kinda sent Cosmos on the Philly mission, so I will instead be jumping off of this bridge. And landing in this water silo. Because down here, there is a treasure trove. It has a fast blade switch 2 gem and a common core crystal. So with that, I open some core crystals and find nothing I'm looking for.
Hey! You're acting like someone who doesn't want dessert!
Also Gorg and Godfrey.
We'll take on all comers.
Oh, and Wolfrey.
It is one kind of strength.
Now let's send off some blades.
Nice.
And
Opening
open this
protocol
container.
engaged.
It has 2 core crystals in it, and they're rare, so I decide what else to do but open some blades. And still get nothing I'm looking for.
Okay, let's
And
make a
with
start.
that done, next time, I'll go to Garfont and level up the Earth mission, since I have enough points to do that now. See you guys then!